don't just read the Bible to get a word for yourself or an answer from God or a message, you know? Don't just seek out certain things in the Bible. Like, I'm just going to read it because I want to hear from God, you know, and that's okay. You know, although reading a word is good, no matter how you're doing it, it's good to read your word to hear from God. It's good to read your word to get encouraging, you know, scriptures and stuff. But also read the word to get to know God, to get to know who he is and what he does, you know, his personality, the history of why things are the way that they are. So for an example, when I first started getting into the Bible, I was only like skipping around. You know, I was trying to get answers from God, or I was just trying to get encouraging messages. Like, I was literally avoiding just reading the Bible from front to back. And again, you know, you getting the word, nothing wrong with it, but we need to come to a point that we're fully reading the word and not just seeking out what we want out of the word. And one day I just got tired of it. You know, I think that the Lord just, you know, put it on my heart to read the Bible from beginning to end. And I just got tired of it. And I didn't fully feel connected to God. I'm like, I always feel like I'm missing something. You know, I wasn't reading enough. I was just reading a few verses, but I wasn't fully feeding my spirit. I'm just reading something to feel good at that moment. Like, oh, you know, don't worry, oh, this and that. But I'm telling you, it's something about reading the Bible in its entirety that just does something to your soul. I haven't finished it yet, but when you just read it from front to back, like as a book, you know what I mean? It's something so different about it, you know, no skipping around. You know, of course, if I feel like worried or, you know, something, I'm still going to go read like a verse about worry. You know, I'm still going to do that, but it's not going to, I'm still picking up where I left off in the story. You know what I'm saying? If I'm feeling away, I'm going to go read a verse real quick to uplift me. But at the end of the day, I'm still opening my book and I'm picking up where I left off because I am finishing this Bible from front to back. No more skipping around, baby. And when I decided to read from front to back, it was just so completely different, you know? It was just a better understanding, a stronger connection. You know, I know why things took place, you know, besides skipping around, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing any history, I just needed that. You know, I just needed it. And it's so fulfilling. Like, something about it is just so fulfilling versus skipping around. Like, I feel so much more connected to God. I know him. I feel like I just know him more personally and who he is and his personality and what he stands for. And just even the history, because a lot of people, they just like to start off reading, you know, Matthew, Luke, John, the gospel, you know, when Jesus came. And that's fine. That's dandy. But baby, me, I need it all. I'm not gonna lie. I